Hey everybody and welcome. This is Jeff here and I am on X-Plane in the TBM, Coronado TBM 850 here. Give you a look. This is my first time flying it and I've been trying to acclimate myself to the plane for a little while before starting this video here. We're at Opelika down in Florida at the FBO here, which is not a bad looking FBO. But I've been trying to acclimate myself to the GPS here, the FMS, and it is a pain in the ass. That's just how I feel about it. I don't know if it's just glitchy, but you know, it doesn't seem to recognize airports. I can't put in Opelika. I can't put in Melbourne. I mean, I'll show you guys real quick. I'll try again here. It's just for the heck of it. I'll zoom in here, and right here we'll just try and put in Opelika. So here, and okay, okay, it's not OPK, but that's fine. I can just go back here. OPF. It doesn't recognize either, so let's just clear that. And then trying to maneuver around this thing is still an issue for me, but let's see if I go here. First of all, I put in that airport and it didn't recognize it. Oops. Don't want to do that. I'm going to do this. And backspace here. So we'll do, for the heck of it, K-O-P-K. Oh, do it again. And go back. K-O-P-F. Enter. So as you can see, it's not recognizing either of these airports. I tried Melbourne before. So if you guys have any idea what I'm doing wrong, or maybe there's an update I haven't picked up yet that I should pick up. But if you guys have any insight, please drop them in the comments below. That would be awesome. I would appreciate it. But I'm just going to try and fly with what I have here. So I'm going from Opelika to Melbourne International Airport up north, and I was going to fly out to Headley, then Pahokee VOR, then over to Treasure VOR, and then to Melbourne VOR, and then I would have Melbourne in there, but again, it won't let me. So I haven't really messed with the altitudes on here. I think I'm going to go to like 15,000 feet for the flight, and then we'll work it out from there. Plus, I can't seem to get procedures to play out in here either, but I guess you can't put procedures because there's no airports. So maybe I gotta watch some videos. I tried looking at the manual, but no luck. So anyway, we'll just use what we got here and figure it out as we go. I guess I'm gonna have to spend a lot more time on it, but I'm getting itchy and I want to fly. So we're going to go with that. Also, as you might notice here, I have 2 Melbournes, and I'm not quite sure why. It just kept putting 2 in. So maybe that's like no, that wouldn't be a top of descent, that's for sure. But anyway, so here we are. Here's our CS, the oxygen's closed, no oil pressure, yada yada. Well, that would make sense because I have nothing on here. I just basically turned it on. Here's our little plane here, and here we go. So let's just get to it here. So I'm going to put on my pull systems. And we have our battery on. No generator. I'm going to throw in the igniter. All of our stuff is down. Avionics are on. I'll throw fuel on because I think it's important that we have fuel. Make sure I'm doing it right there. Auto and fuel is on. Okay. And we have our starter here, so... Alright, the auxiliary boost pump is on. Alright, looks like we got NG rolling here. Give it a little bit of the good stuff. And we should probably put on our brakes here if I haven't already. Because I forget to do that. Alright, we'll just bring it up, make sure we can turn off our igniters. There's no need for them. And there we go. Throw on our generator, turn on the oxygen, should be good, because you know you need oxygen to live. Generator on, and we don't need this. That, don't need that on. Should clear our CAS, which it does, which is good. Bring down our additional, we have it all the way up there. Just bring it down to a nice little area here. And so I flew this very quickly yesterday just to get a feel for it. Still getting a feel for it, but I think once I get this whole FMS figured out, I think I'm going to like it a lot more. I'm just going to adjust my volume there. So before I forget, let's do some of our altitude goodies. So we're going to start off at 5,000. We're going to be going up to 15. And we'll have our heading. We're going to take 9 left. Let's actually log into VATSIM. First of all, let's see if anybody's on. Go with 700, whatever. I'm not going to get finicky about it. Log into VATSIM. And make sure, see if anyone's online. Approach, so it looks like we're going to have Miami approach as our alright, so Miami approach is 124.85. As you can see, this is where our comms are. Probably should have done this before I started my engine, wasting fuel, but it is what it is, right? Click that, and we'll flip that so we go. Oops. Looks like it didn't take quite right. There we go. 24.85.
Spirit 100, turn right heading 110 on rollout build will be at your 10 to 11 o'clock. 10 to 11 o'clock. And 10 miles.
File plan here. Well, that's fine, because technically that's probably where it would be anyway.
And on the approach, Radar 2324, we would like VFR departure out of Oaxaca.
Radar 2324. Cleared out of the Miami class Bravo airspace, or cleared into the Miami class Bravo airspace to the south. Maintain VFR below 2,500 departures on the frequency squawk 3533.
Alright, we're cleared into the Miami class Bravo airspace at 2,500 and squawk 2533 for Radar 2324.
Radar 2324, correct. Runway 10 left for departure. Advisor ready to taxi. Block altimeter 2909.
So here I am using this X flight planner, checking it out, seeing how it
Air
is.
Wings 100, you have field in sight.
And still kind of getting used to it. I guess I'm doing
Air Wings 100, cleared visual approach. Runway 10 left.
15.4. I just want to be able to put that in there. It's not bad. 15.
Air Wings 100, that's a clearance for the visual approach, but I can go ahead and clear your land. Air Wings 100, you are cleared to visual approach. Runway 10 left, and you are cleared to land. Runway 10 left. So wing 140.
I'm not quite sure about this FMS yet, so I want to have my numbers in here until I get used to it.
Miami approach Radar 2324, ready to taxi.
Radar 2324, taxi pilot's discretion advised holding short of runway 10 left.
And
I will taxi pilot's discretion. We'll tell you when we're holding short 10 left for Radar 2324.
just getting you guys a little look here. So we're gonna do our transponder. Let's actually get our clearance. Miami approach, November 347 Gulf Sierra, looking for IFR clearance to Melbourne International is filed. Let's see if I set up my...
Just confirm that was November 347 Gulf Sierra calling Miami approach.
That's affirmative, 47 Gulf Sierra.
And on approach Radar 2324, please, intersection departure.
Yes, sir, stand by one moment. November 347 Gulf Sierra, clear to the Melbourne International, correction, cruise altitude in invalid for direction flight. Could you accept 16,000 or 14,000?
Roger, 16,000 works for me. 347 Gulf Sierra.
Number 347. Sorry about that. Number 347 Gulf Sierra, clear to the Melbourne International Airport. Headley, radar vectors to Headley, then as filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect 16,000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure this frequency. Squawk 3644.
Roger, radar vectors to Headley, then as filed. Expect 5,000, 16,000 after 10. Squawk 3644. 347 Gulf Sierra.
Number 347 Gulf Sierra, read back correct. Push start pilot's discretion advisement ready to taxi. Expect runway 10 left for departure. No block altimeter 298.
Roger, 10 left for departure, altimeter 298. And we're ready to taxi 347 Gulf Sierra.
Number 347 Gulf Sierra, taxi pilot's discretion. Runway 10 clear left.
Roger, pilot discretion, 347 Golf's here.
Radar 2324, what intersection are you requesting?
Alright, so let's put in our code here, 3644 is what they gave us today. And
March American 1730, ready to taxi, right?
if you guys heard that, go back here.
American 1730, runway 8 right,
Pop it on
taxi
ground.
via Whiskey, Mike, Papa, Mike 1.
So if you guys heard that,
Hey, 8 right, dude.
taxi to runway 10 left, pilot's discretion. And we should actually bring that up here. Don't have it up as of yet, but I will momentarily. Oops. If you've never used SkyVector, very cool. I think I've mentioned it in my previous video. And by the way, speaking of the previous video, the audio was not very good. Hopefully it's better for you guys today. I got a new microphone, checking it out. So I'm kind of excited about it.
So, range 100, welcome to
you
Fort
guys
Lauderdale,
can see
taxi
this,
to
we're over
ramp 9
here.
Bravo, connect.
So we're probably going to go out here, and then we'll toot over to here, where we're going to 10 left.
November 347 Golf Sierra, how long do you think it's going to be before you're ready to taxi? I need to step away for just a couple of minutes here.
Not a problem, I'll be another 5 minutes or so. 347 Golf Sierra.
Roger. Alright, thanks. 10 Sharkrest, Miami approach, will be right back.
Alright, so they're tooting out 10 left, huh? Alright, we're at Opelika, if I'm not losing my mind. And, of course, there's no 10 left. I'm gonna assume... I'll wait for him to get back, but I think he meant 9 left, which would make more sense to me. We can confirm with him, but I'm pretty sure he meant 9 left. Sorry about that. That is our recording set up there. So let's just go with that. It's going to be at pilot's discretion, so I'll hold until he gets back. We'll just double check everything, including having all of our stuff on, which we probably don't. Alright, so that we don't need at the moment. We don't need those. We definitely need some lights. We need some good juice lights here. So we got our navs on, pulse system. Let's see what that's about, because I'm used to seeing beacon, not pulse system. So let's take a look at our plane here. See our lights on there. Don't see much else going on. Interesting. Another thing getting used to here is throw the strobes on. I need the taxi lights anyway, so we'll throw them on. I know strobes are usually annoying, so they're usually not thrown on until you get on the runway, but I can probably trim them off. I just want to see how they work. Cool, I like that. Do like a quick flash. Nice. Alright. So we'll go with that. We'll leave it on. Alright, so now we'll clear that for a second. We will eventually go direct headly. That'll be the nav. We're going to do heading, which will be 0. Oops, what am I thinking? We're going, so we're at 9 or 8. This is my marbles here. Thinking about 2 things at once. And let's do our bear on over here. Is it 2, 9, or 9 or 8? I believe it was 9, 8, 9, 9, 8. And that looks right to me. back, we'll just take a quick look at flight planner here. So, no, we don't want to add that one, whatever that is. I'm not sure what this is or where this came from, but we don't want it. So we have Opalaka, we have, oh, we lost Headley on there. Oh no, we didn't. Yeah, that's right, Headley. It's fine. Pokey, Treasure. And let's see, what have 117.3. Curious if that was actually there. 17, there. That's how I guess it. Yeah, 117.3. Interesting. I haven't used this that service before, so it's a new service to me. Just checking it out. Doesn't treat me.
Potential aircraft, sorry about that. Miami approach is back.
Activate this since we're there. We go, direct Headley. Alright, let's do this.
American 1730 RNF to Sonoy, wind variable at 4 runway, red takeoff.
Okay, RNF to Sonoy and clear for departure on 80 red American 1730.
Miami approach 347 Gulf Sierra.
General 347 Gulf Sierra, Miami.
Just wanted to confirm the runway with you. That's 9 left, not 10 left. Is that correct at Opalaka?
Yes, General 347 Gulf Sierra, runway 9 left. Taxi, pilot's discretion.
Roger, I'm taxiing this time.
American 334, are you on frequency?
Alright, so, as we thought, which we knew, was 9 left. He's got a lot of runways, a lot of people he's checking out, so understandable. We're gonna, we'll go by Papa to November 1. I was thinking of just going November 1, but let's do Papa November 1. I think that's more accurate. So, yeah, so I usually fly, like you probably saw in my first video, the Pilatus. Sorry, I'm bouncing around here on my rudders. And I love that plane. It's a lot easier without the glass cockpit. The glass cockpit just takes a while to get used to. It's a little different layers that I'm not too big on. But so yeah, I'm used to flying the Pilatus PC-12 from Carenado, and love that plane. I do, from what I've flown briefly on this plane, I do like it. Don't get me wrong. Oh, I've got some frame rate issues going on here. But I think it's going to take me a little getting used to. Hopefully I don't mess it up too bad on this flight. We'll see. So yeah, so for those of you just checking in, we are taxiing to runway 9 left at Opalaka for a radar vectors to Headley, then on to Hokie VOR, and then onto Treasure VOR, and then to Balka, and then
American 1730 radar contact south.
we will land at Melbourne.
We're passing the 1500 for American 30.
So I haven't done my ATIS over at Melbourne yet. My guess
American
is
1730 climb maintain 16,000.
I'll probably
And
land
join
up the same 9 left or right,
KO
maybe left.
16,000, American 1730.
Just because I'm guessing for landing it here, you know, the winds are probably coming out of the southeast, or no, they're coming. Yeah, so we want that headwind. So roughly be from the east. So we're gonna climb to 16,000. Start at 5,000, which I don't want to do that. I'm worried about my frames here. Just curious what it's probably pinging because of the for the streaming recording here. So I'm gonna have to work on that, but so far we're hanging in there, so we'll stick with it. And when we get to the runway, we will do a quick check, put on the right lights, and off we will go. Currently cruising at 25, which is fine with me. I don't mind that. And here we are over 9 left. 12 left right over here.
November 347 Golf Sierra, on departure, turn left heading 060, wind 190 at 6, runway 10, or correction, runway 9 left, clear for takeoff.
Roger, left turn 060 after takeoff, and clear for takeoff 347 Golf Sierra. Actually, that was a right turn, not a left turn. Whoops. No, that's a left turn. Correct. Alright, so let's just do a quick check
American
here.
1730 Miami Center is offline. Radar services are terminated. Frequency change to advise.
Landing lights.
Thanks for flying Miami.
Those are on. That's good.
Alright, switching to advisory, American 30. Great service as always. See you soon.
And let's a quick glance up there. That's not very good. The lights, which concerns me. Alright, next is put those onto mission, fuel. Autopilot is off. I'm going to turn that on because I want it. Actually, hold on, did I misread that? Oh, oops, doing the wrong thing here. Don't want that on. We want... That's fine, want this on here. There we go. Alright, let's take off then. Go right, good left. And we'll put flaps for takeoff. Flaps for takeoff. watch our torque here. Sliding a bit here. Alright, we have definite active speed here. We're at 70, a little too much there. And 80, I'll bring it back down more. And we have V1. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Torque down a little bit there. Throw our yaw damper on. Turn heading 060. Autopilot on. Flaps on, flaps up. Drop speed down tiny bit there.
November 347 Golf Sierra, radar contacts the altitude.
November 347 Gulf Sierra, crossing 900 for 5,000.
November 347 Golf Sierra. Climb and maintain 16,000. Turn left heading 340. Proceed direct Headley.
Climb 16,000. Turn heading 340. Direct Headley. 347 Gulf Sierra. Alright, so we're gonna work on making that turn there. Clear to 340. Yeah, that was me. I turned right instead of left, and obviously we're closer to that way. So we'll turn 340, and then once we're settled that way, we'll turn on nav mode, and we should technically go to direct Headley. So I'm just going to pick up our speed a bit. Watching our prop too, because that likes to pig out a little bit, so I'd like to get to let's see. Let's see how that puts us here. Okay, so it's hard for me to tell from here, but it looks like IS is active. Because it looks like it's holding. Climbing at about, what? 3,000, roughly 3,000, 2,000 feet a minute. 6,000, and we're dragging ass. There we go. See a little easier. It's clear to 6,000. It doesn't look like we're holding our speed very well. So let's see if we can get her up to like 130. Could probably pitch it down a bit. Are we? I'm having a serious issue with this map here. Because I don't feel like it.
Miami departure. Good afternoon, Coast Guard helicopter 6501. Looking for a VFR departure to the west from Opa-locka.
Charlie Golf 6501, confirm you are requesting a VFR departure to what direction?
To the west, if possible.
I don't like.
Charlie Golf 6501.
I'm not quite sure how to move
Clear
this.
out of Miami class Bravo airspace to the west. Maintain VFR to below 2005. Departure is on this frequency, Squawk 3553.
3553 VFR out of below 2,000. 500 Coast Guard helicopter 6501.
Charlie Golf 6501, readback correct. Runway 9 or left, taxi pilot's discretion.
Possible to get a present position departure of H1.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a steep climb. Could technically just bring it down a few.
Miami departure, Coast Guard 6501. Is it possible to get a present position departure?
Charlie Golf 6501. That is approved. Depart from present position at own risk. Advise airborne.
That's a
Coast Guard 6501 will depart in my own risk. Present position will advise airborne.
I kind of want to be at like 130-ish. Like I said, I'm still getting used to this plane because I'm used to having the IS. And the IS isn't there, so I'm guessing that the speed bug does it. So let's try and get down to, let's go with 140. And then we'll hit speed and see what we get. I don't feel like it's reacting, but again, this is something I gotta get used to on this plane here. Like I said, this is like the first time I've used it.
And
Really,
Miami
for like
departure,
actual
Coast Guard 6501. Can we amend our VFR plan?
And my frame rates are sucking, to put it lightly.
Charlie Golf 6501 for with seat requested dimension. Excuse me, amendment.
I'd like to go eastbound today, not westbound.
There's a flight level change, it's 140 knots. So we can see here, distance to Headley, 30.18 nautical miles, bearing 347. I saw us here briefly. I don't know where we went, but it was here.
Charlie Golf 6501, did you say they have requested amendment?
Affirm. Coast Guard 6501 would like to go eastbound instead of westbound for the VFR departure.
Alright, I'm sorry, I guess I didn't copy. Charlie Golf 6501, VFR pipeline amended. Clear to the 9 class Bravo airspace to the east.
Clear to the east and 6501 report.
Gotta figure out how this works. So if they offer that, I'll offer it on here though.
November 347 Golf Sierra Miami Center is offline. Radio services are terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a nice day.
Switching over to Unicom. Thanks to ATC. Have a nice night. 347 Golf Sierra.
Visual aircraft monitoring approach is now closed. All aircraft monitoring Unicom 122.8.
Kind of confused by my map here because my map is frozen. I think my map is frozen. Well, that's hunky dory. That's not very useful to me if my map is not working. Because it's usually good to be able to see where you're going, but no, we can use that, I guess. Of course, that doesn't look very good either, because look, the name bounces over the desired track. Oh, Shasta. You know, we never did, which they didn't seem to care, was that we didn't squawk altitude. I'm so caught up in trying to figure this plane out that I wasn't even paying attention to that. Whoops. Yep, that is me. I do that. I do that real good. We have 13.1 miles. We're almost at 60,000, another 1,500 feet. Spend a little more time with this dang thing. Oh, there we go, that's better. Take that view. Yeah, we don't want that. That's the waypoint view. Now let's see. Ah, okay. Well, that's better. Of course, it just looks like it froze again. Let's see what we got here. Map. Topo. place for me, just tell you. Just not quite mastering the look on this thing yet. I don't feel like this is zooming in. Maybe it has the wrong page for that. Yeah, alright, well that zoomed out. Alright, well, let's go with that for now. You know, a little more time on the, spend a little more time with this stuff would be advantageous to me. That is for sure. Actually, I don't even know if that's... we even at... yeah, we haven't hit Headley yet, but I'm kind of surprised it still says 13. Did I not put any fuel on our plane? I'm gonna put it by me. No, fuel imbalance. Okay, that's probably my fault. What are we looking at on our fuel tanks then? That's the quantity. Let's look at our system. Fuel. Should probably have, let's see what I have set up here. Let's see if it's on auto now. Now it's on auto. That's my fault. I had it on manual. And I had it on the left tank. So, I guess that this is my first foray into this plane. So, first real trip in this plane. So, I'm a bit of a mess. I've got all sorts of problems going on here. But if you're watching this, you will avoid them because you will know too. Right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna bring our prop down to about 1850, which would be good. What I really usually like to use, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to because I'm not sure if I can figure out how it works, is the VNAV, which I do enjoy. Seeing any of those airways, but that's okay. Alright, so let's see if we can figure this out. A tiny bit of time before. So I'm looking for the VNAV so I can put in a vertical. Speed, or vertical. Let's see, this is our input data page. It's interesting. I'll definitely explore that another time. Alright, so waypoint, what if I did? There's usually sub-menus in the waypoint. DB, VORs. That doesn't do me any good. Should look at these menus though, since we're here. Timers, star generic, flight power on. Interesting. Signal strength, satellite stats. Interesting. I have to look at that more in depth. Those two. I'm used to the Pilatus with the we're in the soup. This Pilatus we can just put it in the earth, but this is a different GPS, so I should probably consider that as well. So if we're to follow a little flighty plan, treasure VOR. Actually, I'd go to Sky Vector for this. So, coming into Melbourne, let us say, sorry, it's taking forever here. That loads, something there to look at. Shift 2, here we are in our, there are our lights, but we don't really need them on anymore. Those should have been turned off about 6,000 feet ago, but such as it is. Don't want to turn those off. I want to turn that off, and this back on. Alright. Can I get rid of those damn? Nah, I guess not. These things are annoying me. Oh, yeah, that's what we were doing, weren't we? So we're trying to get to Melbourne. I'm gonna say we're gonna go ILS runway 9 left. No. Yeah, let's go ILS 9. Let's go 9 right. So we're gonna cross MLB 108.3. Come out 10 miles out, hit Bop. Well, no. So we'll come out, fly a little, and then we'll go on the 274 radio on Melbourne. And what do we have here? Let's see if we can range out. Probably why it doesn't look great, is because there we are. We just turned out the Hokie. So now we're going over the Okeechobee, Lake Okeechobee. Alright, so let's put in 108.3. Actually already in there, which is nice. There we go. 108.3 is the localizer. And 110. The Melbourne VOR. See, this is, I'm noticing these things. This is Pahokee something Vortac. They gotta do a little work. There's definitely some bugs that have to get cleaned up. We are way over speed. Really starting to get annoyed with the way the speed thing works here. Definitely missing something on how this works. Guess I'm gonna have to really read the manual. Too bad it's not that easy, because usually there should be an IAS button on here, but I don't see one. And I don't have any indicators. That tell me is that is that supposed to tell me it's going to stick at 152 knots? I'm not quite sure I get it yet. I have to read it. But anyway, let's... we got a little ways, don't we? Let's see if I can get this thing to zoom out on the side. Guess not. There we go. Got a little ways until we hit... treasure. Treasure will descend down to 5,000. And let's see, we can hold one. Yeah, hold about that. So sorry, I've been spending a lot of time staring at the screens here, but new plane. So I'll definitely fly this plane again, do another recording, going somewhere else. But you know, it's not a bad plane. It's just a matter of really delving into this FMS, figuring it out, which is difficult. But it's all good, you know. Like I said, we'll figure it out. What we got here with all these. So our amps, electrical, voltage, trims, takeoff, landing flaps, fuel quantity. Everything is in the green, so that's always good. I'll take that. Let's see if we can learn from this, anything. So the vortex. It's apparently where we were, and I think it says treasure vortex. It's just not updating itself. I don't know if there's anything I can do on that one. Doesn't look like it. I should probably have done this a long time ago, but whatever. Do 2.8. I don't see any traffic, so. Going. You can do it. Let's see if we can declutter it a tiny bit more. There we go. There you go, there's a little bit more of our track on a bigger level. And then we'll probably just do headings. So we'll hit Melbourne. And then, yeah, so we're poking the treasure. Then we got Volca, which will then lead us to Melbourne. And then we'll make the 274 turn, follow that up, and then circle back for 9 left, 9 right, 9 right. And we will do that at, we'll come in for the approach at 1,600 feet. Which reminds me, let's put, oh, that already is there. So we already have localizer nav 1, Melbourne nav 2. Still got to just kind of work out what I got here. I haven't really. Okay, CDI, changing it to GPS, fine. Okay. See any DMEs? Preferences. nearest airports. None within 200 nautical miles. Let's see, ML. Yeah, I really wonder about these airports. I'm kind of concerned that it doesn't list airports. Maybe that's a setting I have to put in, which is always possible. Because like I said, I haven't really messed around with this thing. Maybe I'm just forgetting to do one simple stupid thing. Which is usually the case. Let's see if I can do this. Melbourne at Melbourne at 1600. This is our altitude. You guys are learning with me. It's fun that way. And you can leave, of course, in comments. You can leave me some notes telling me how I'm doing it wrong and all that good stuff, which is fine. 488. I don't know why 488 came into play there, but let's see if we can get it to do something. No, wrong thing. Right, let's do this. Let's get that thing out there. Let's do, it's easier to use this apparently. Okay, that looked like it worked. Yeah. Balka Treasure will start our descent, so we'll be at, I don't know, whatever, 16,000. So let's go to 10. Let's do it. Come on. 0, 0. Go 5, 0, 0, 0. Enter. No, I guess. No, sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to hit the mic. Let's try that again. 0, 0, 5, 5, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Balka at whatever, 1600, right? We'll just keep it at 16. 0, 0, 1, 6. Enter, enter, no. 0, 0, 0, 1, 6. 0, 0. Try that again, enter. Okay. Alright, so that being as it is, this is probably not going to work because, or else we're going to descend super quick. Because we are 4 minutes from that one, so let's at least try and let's be a little more realistic on this. 0, 10. Enter. Enter. 0, 0, 10. Enter. And I know there's a vertical VNAV button hitting back here. So I don't know how that works for us. Okay, I guess it doesn't do much. Let's go nose down, speed down. And we're descending at looks like it's saying flight level change at 148. Maybe. Let's see, does that do anything? So it looks like this is pitch. It's not holding our speed, which is what I want. I want maybe it is. It's not speeding up, but no, it is a tiny bit. It's holding about, well, let's see, this is supposed to hold at 152, so far, if it goes up to 153, that's a problem. It's not working right. We are descending uber early, just because, well, we can. So, why not? Alright, this is our first foray on this flight, so it seems like it's appropriate to... Seems appropriate to just kind of try new things. I always have to, I really feel like I need to use this thing because I just get so vexed by okay, well that's that. Why aren't we turning? What have I done? I wish I did this. The nav went off, so. It is holding 152. That's good, okay, so. Flight level change holds 152. A little faster than I would want it to go, but usually I'd be about 140, 160. I mean, we can obviously slow it down. But not this we can, so. But let's see, we're trying to get down to 5,000. I just make our way to 16,000 because that's what we're going to get to at this rate. This is a learning experience, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to really want to drop our nose a bit there. So we're going to go vertical speed, and we're going to go deep. So I believe Melbourne's over there. What it was. Pretty sure we're gonna fly right over it. Roughly. Well, I'm not seeing it from our angle yet, but threw it into 850, that's why. Like, I thought we were flaps full, so we don't need to be in 850 mode right now. 850 kind of gives you a bit of extra torque up in here, so you can get a little faster speed. Darn it all. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do... I'm glad we're getting our speed down. Ah, there it is. It's right in front of us there. There we go. 49 knots, we'll go with that for now. So, if this is IAS, it should be pitching for 149 knots to keep us roughly at that. Which is only probably why it's 1,200 feet a minute. But we have, sorry guys, sorry about that, I'm bumping into myself like crazy. We have a little bit of time because we're going to fly over VOR at Melbourne. Then we're going to go heading 274, which I will set our heading for because we're going to... We'll give it a little, we'll fly over we're not going to turn right at, because if we turn right at the VOR, then it's going to, we're just going to turn right up our own path, which we don't particularly need to do. Okay, so theoretically, we're gonna go. Technically, we should be going toward VOR. MLB, is that MLB? There's no airport though, which drives me insane. So I'll have to look into that. Alright, so we're holding there. Course is true. Alright, yeah. It's my fault. Alright, so now we're heading probably toward our bar. Just a little course correction there. Like I said, I am no professional pilot if you can't tell by now. But, you know, it's fun. It's fun to watch me make the mistakes so that you don't have to worry about them when you buy this plane. And I mean, I do like the plane, don't get me wrong, I really do. It's fun. But at least you don't have to make all the mistakes that I'm making right now. You will learn from my mistakes, which is good. I'm okay with that. We should probably adjust our altitude because we're gonna crash to the ground roughly. So we're gonna be at 16. So, all right. So at the moment we're pitching for holding 149 knots. Probably don't need to, just because we should probably slow down. But we won't slow down with this one, so we're going to throw flaps 1 on this, that's for sure. That'll slow us down. There we go. That's a serious pitch right there. So anyway, let's back out of that. So we're going to be landing right here, and then I think we're going to be going over here. Let's see if I can. Sorry, my frames are crapping out. I think we're heading over here, but we'll see. So let's see where we are. Alright, so we have crossed the VOR, so have our heading set to 274. Alright, let's go to heading mode. Turn heading 274. We're still pitching for 130, which we are doing. It's going to be a bit of a tight turn. Back, but we're going to be out there a little ways, so we'll be okay. So we're just going to actually no, because we're not coming in on 9 left, we're coming in on 9 right, so actually this works out. Alright, so we've hit that, we got to pick up our speed like a motherfucker. Because we're at 123, so we have our altitude set, 1600. Got flaps to take off. So you can see where we are roughly. Bring this thing up again. Seems to be easier, just do it this way. That's about as close as I can get for some reason. Nah, any terrain issues. Good. Okay. Alright, so let's see, we are... So when we're close to about 10 miles out from the VOR, we'll do a heading turn, so we'll do... Take it from the other direction. So 049 N B. Okay, so we do 049 249 in. Weather change. It's roughly turn from there to there, so probably go for like a 240 or maybe a 210. No, actually no, probably go more than that. Probably turn kind of this way because we're going. Gotta get the bearing straight. We're going 094. So eventually we're going to want to be here, so we might as well turn like a 150 and then turn into a 014. And that's kind of, yeah, it's kind of right. What are we doing here? We're 6 miles. I might just take the heading on this part, just roll it in. Scroll out here. Let's take a look at the world here. Yeah, with these Carenado planes, I have preset views set up on these. I think it's here. So if I try and mess with my views and their views, it kind of screws everything up. That we can change that field of view there. I should keep mine like 85%. Alright, so let's begin our turn. So I'm going to turn. So we're heading west, so now we'll just do a left base, and then we'll go left final. Okay, I got the runway right there. And so let's go with our final. Might be a little off, but we can judge that and get closer. Just to get us into the world. Alright, we'll take that. I'm going to take the heading off, because I see where we're going here. Okay, so this thing wants to kind of hold that way, but fight back a little bit. So we're still a little low, so we're not going to drop our altitude yet. As you can see, there's those red lights. You want them half red, half white. So if we get a little more of that, we'll be good. Alright, looks like we should be closer to our heading here. So there we go. And I'm going to slow us down here. And I'm going to take off the autopilot here. And it turned hard because I was actually holding the yoke against the turn. It's like the autopilot wanted to constantly try and make this turn. It was a bit of a pain. So it looks like we're almost 2 and 2. Which means we're on the glide path, roughly. There we go, it looks better. We'll go with flaps full. That'll load us to about 100, which is fine. We're going to have gear down. down the gear, full flaps, a little high. Let's do our landing lights as well. Stupid things in the way. Full flaps, lights on, gear down. The altimeter, I believe, is set. I had to check it again. I didn't do a lot of the stuff I normally do. Just because I got so frustrated with this darn FMS, I just kind of wanted to get up flying, so we did a quick jaunt over to Melbourne. And we're landing. We're going to land at about 100 knots. We're high. Currently. There we go. On the glide slope again. Tiny bit fast for my liking. And right when we get about over the threshold, a little lower to the ground, we will flight idle. And then try and flare. I've never been good at flaring, but I'm working on it. I always pull too high and then I end up floating and bouncing. Now we're low, so let's hold a bit here until we get even out. Sorry about the frames. There we go. And a little low again. It's alright, at some point, you know, you just kind of gotta let it stop looking at the pappy, as they call it, and just fly the plane in. And there we go. Flight idle. And we're pitch up a bit. Oh, screwed that one up there. Well, that was a pretty bad landing, I must say. Throwing our reversers. I'm not happy about that landing, to say the very least. And I'm not happy with that landing at all, or the taxi for that matter. That was not very good. Flaps up. I am rocking and rolling here on my rudders. Cruising at that. At least it feels like it. I gotta slow myself down here. I'm just not liking what's going on here with my speeds. So, TBM. Initial impressions, it's good. I like the plane. I don't mind the glass cockpit. It needs, definitely got some bugs, which I noticed. Such as this writing up here gets a little messed up. No airports listed, so I can't put airports in. And a couple of other things I noticed that I'm just not remembering offhand. So that's, you know, that's a start. Definitely what I expect will get better. It just has a little work now. But we are going to come right in here. The brakes are a little punchy. And I can definitely see some things that can be improved. But yeah, this is early, so. And I still got our lights on, so those are another thing I should have taken off. The stupid thing in the way. These off, that off. Some brakes on there. So I'll probably end up flying another plane for the next one, but kind of get an idea as what's going on. You guys can probably fly better than me. Some of you guys might know it a ton better than me. And I would gladly love to hear your comments on it. So feel free to reach out, tell me what sucks and what I need to work on and all that good stuff. I always appreciate constructive criticism. And I look forward to doing this with you again. Alright, thanks. Let me know how you liked it. Let me know what I can improve, and look forward to the next one. Thanks for coming.